Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have a good time together. Now, we have a Muslim. He said to us in his text, his name is Sister Fifi. Sister Fifi said in the text, which I don't have no more because we deleted the video. He said, or she said, how come? Let us actually show the screen. CP, you are saying that Quran teach about Satan and morality. He meant you are saying that the Quran is coming from Satan. Some claim that Quran was work of the devil. Let us examine how much sense for nonsense or nonsense. I find it very, very nice and very like a kind of a comedy when a Muslim speak about sense and nonsense. Like it makes sense that when you go to heaven, Allah will make you a lot of women with no panty and 80,000 little boys around you serving you naked. So to make one person happy, he will make hundreds of thousands of people, human being, slaves. That makes sense. It makes sense that the good God, he is a pimp. And he want to provide me with women. He promised me, if I believe in him, just follow me, and I will give you a lot of women, okay? And they have no panty. And not only that, I will give you a power of 40 men for 6, brother. I mean, look who is talking about sense. It makes sense that there is a prophet, his name is Solomon. He took a flying carpet and he put all his kingdom in the top of it, and he went all the way to Yemen. It makes sense. His horses, his camels, 600,000 chairs, his kingship, the whole kingdom is a flying. It makes sense. Even Alibaba's story, it did not beat that. So when a Muslim, he speak about what is making sense, can a Muslim even mention the word sense and nonsense? I mean, we did not mention the stories that the rest, like where the sun set in murky water, where they find the people of Gog and Magog, who they are not a human, and they will destroy the earth, and they can sleep in their ears, and each one of them, he can have sex and have more than 1,000 baby before he die. I mean, where are they, those 7 trillions? Because the ratio between us and them is 1 to 1,000. From each one of us, 1. From them, 1,000. And he built a dam, and now they cannot cross the dam. Why? The earth is flat. What do you mean there is a build a dam? So we put a wall between us, and that's it, they cannot cross it. That means the earth is flat. The story alone here proving that the earth is flat in the Quran. So when a Muslim speak about what makes sense, it doesn't make sense even to be a Muslim for a second. So let us see here. The allegation is if he authored or inserted the Quran, why would Satan curse himself and call himself worst enemy of man? I mean, guys, why he would do that? Okay, have you ever heard of something called the spy as an example? That somebody who go between the enemy and he act as he is one of them and he joined the army of the enemy, and in order what? The order that this spy will destroy the whole enemy by leaking their information. So if a human being, and he is not Satan, can do that, he joined them to be one of them. Can Satan do that? He's Satan. So what Satan will say to you? Satan will say to you, I am Satan, worship me. Let us see what the Bible say about that. The book of wisdom, not the book of shish kebab, hummus, tomato, potato. Book of Muhammad. Matthew 27. Be aware of false prophets, which comes to you in a sheep clothing. But obviously this sheep is what? Is raven wolves. Did you hear the story when you were a kid? There is a girl. She go to the to visit her grandmother in the wood, and then the wolf wanna eat her. What the wolf do? He speak like as if he is the grandmother. So those are for kids. Aren't you an adult? Shouldn't you know that Satan will not come to you in the clothes of Satan? He will not say to you, I am, that he is Satan. And I believe here the real Satan is Muhammad. Muhammad himself. You see that the verse here is saying, be aware of false prophet which come to you in a sheep clothing. That is Muhammad. But he is Satan in the same time. And we can prove it so easy. So Satan will not come to you in a cloth of Satan, for that will damage the purpose of him being Satan. Isn't it Satan is about deceiving? If we go to the Quran, and don't tell me now you don't believe in the Quran, right? If you don't believe in the Quran, well, that will be funny. So when the Quran says don't follow Satan, but in the same time he teaches the teaching of Satan, obviously this is Satan talking. If I say to you, don't follow Satan, in the same time I say to you, go do mut'ah, or go attack your neighbors, kill them and take their women, their children, and just because, brother, Allah, he gave us their money. Isn't it this is Satan? Isn't it the Quran says that a shaitan, he wanna do dalal? Let us see one by one. And we will compare verses with each other so we can prove our point that Allah, he himself is Satan. Look what the Quran says. Chapter 4, verse number 60. Satan, he wish to lead them astray away. Actually, the word astray here is a stupid translation, for the word here is dalal, yudil, which means deceive them. Change the translator. As usual, we have to do that always. Not a single one of them have decency. Let us see different translator. maybe one day we will find a single translator who have decency. Here we go. Satan will lead them astray. Why you don't use the exact word in Arabic where it says yudullahum dalalan ba'ida, deceive them? The reason is very easy to understand. For behind all of this work is Satan. Because if you go and read the same word, yudil, you will find Allah, he do the same as exactly as Satan. Who is the one who lead people astray? Let us see. Quran here saying Satan, he lead you astray, correct? Okay. Let us see and discover the identity of Mr. Satan. Peace upon him. This is your Quran again. All what I will type in the search engine, I'm not going to search for a verse, specific verse. I will type the word yudil. The same word appear in the verse about Satan. You see it? The same word. Okay, let us see. Chapter 13, verse number 27. Read carefully with me. Truly Allah leaves to astray whom he will, and he guide to himself who he will. So now what we found? Well, we found that Shaitan, he lead you astray, and Allah, he lead you astray. So who is the Shaitan? Which one of them? If Allah, he lead you astray, and Shaitan, they lead you astray, so they are two faces of one coin. Is that correct, guys? What do you think? Isn't it proving what we are saying? Both Shaitan, and look, this is the Muslim translation, and by the way, it doesn't say lead astray, it says you deceive. This is why my book is called Deception of Allah. You can go right now into the dictionary, you will find the word yudil. It means to deceive. Like, you make somebody believe in something in order to hurt him, not deceive, like that's nothing good about it. So Satan and Allah, they do the same work. Who want to deceive me? Quran says in chapter 4 verse number 60, Satan wishes is to lead us astray. Who do the wishes? Who make the wishes happen? Allah. Truly Allah leave to astray whom he will. So when the Muslim, he says to us, okay, how shaitan, he speak against him and stuff, to deceive you. How he will deceive you? He want to make you believe that he is not Satan. He will come to you in the clothes of a sheep, when the fact he is the wolf who will take you to hell. And the Quran confirmed that Allah and Satan, they are both have one target. And the funny here, it says that Allah is the one who deceive and Allah is the one who guide. But look, hold on. Let us go to a different verse and love together. Look at this. Unbelievable. Chapter 4 verse number 88 and chapter 4 verse number 60 is very similar. They are the same chapter. Isn't it funny? The same chapter say that the one who Allah he deceive, nobody can find a way for him. And look at the false Muslim translation says, for those whom Allah thrown out of the way never shall find the way. The throw out of the way. Where is the word the way? Well, what is that? Change the translator. Coward, hypocrite translators. No dignity whatsoever. Let us see this guy. Maybe we can find something. It's a hilarious realism, brother. There we go. What? Astray again? Guys, look, read this verse with me. Do you want to guide those whom Allah has led astray? Who is the one who led them astray? Allah. And Allah saying, do you want to lead them? Hello, I am the one who deceived them. Whomever Allah led astray, you will never find for him a way. Do you see it? But isn't it, this is the same what this verse saying? Isn't it? Everything happened by the will of Allah. Ask any Muslim. The Muslim, they say to you, anything happen, is by the will of Allah. If we go in the Quran, how, because we need to prove it, the Muslim might say, no, it's not about deception, it's not about not to believe in Allah, this is a different story. No. Let us see. Let us see how Allah function, the deception of Allah. Right? All of those words in the Quran is about kuffar and kafir. But the Muslims are kuffar too, according to the Quran. And we can prove that very easy. Look how many times. Look. Huh? All of those. But the Quran have verses which is amazingly proving to us the identity of Allah. As an example, if Allah want, he guide all the people. If Allah want, but Allah don't want. Let us do one by one. If Allah want, He can guide, and He would guide all mankind. So what is stopping us from being not guided? Allah. Is it clear? It is just the will of Allah. People are guided or misguided is not an opportunity of a choice for you. The Quran make it so clear. It is Allah who guide and Allah who misguide. And whoever Allah misguide, nobody can guide. And here it's about deception. Other verses in the Quran make it more clear that if Allah want to make us believers, He can make us believers. If Allah, He decide to make you anti-Allah, He make you anti-Allah. If Allah wants you to kill each other, He will make you kill each other. Everything is the will of Allah in Islam. Muhammad, the founder of the cult of Islam, what he said. Are they going to say Muhammad is a liar? This is Sahih Muslim. Sahih is a word in Arabic mean authentic. Verily, Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. Do you see it? It is a necessity to commit. It's not a choice. So when you make an adultery, it's not you who choose to make adultery. It was the choice of Allah. Allah, He said, you do this, you do that. When Allah supposedly created you, as Muhammad He claimed, He wrote your destiny when you were not even born yet. You are just in the womb of your mother. Anything happened to you in this earth, it happened by the will of Allah. وَمَا أَصَابَ مِن مُصِيبَةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ مِّن قَبْلِ. What does that mean? Not a single thing happened in this earth as bad, ugly, disgusting happened to you, but it was a destiny made by Allah. That is Satan. The purpose of this verse is to make you feel comfortable that this is destiny, I cannot change it. This is Satan. Even Muhammad, when he ordered the people to kill and slaughter each other, the people, they start feeling guilty. So what he said to them? He said, do you know what? وَمَا رَمَيْتُمْ وَإِنَّمَا اللَّهُ رَمَى. It's not you who shot him, it's Allah. And this is a statement you will see every single ISIS when they slaughter somebody. He recites this verse, chapter 8, verse number 17. It's not you who killed them, it's Allah who killed them. It's not you who throw your arrow, it's Allah who throw the arrow. Do you see it? Can we make it more clear? And what more clear than this?
Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.